Saparu, many legends of Gaijatra. Gaijatra has evolved to symbolize a sense of freedom, characterized by humorous comments and amusing performance. The festival, known for its unconventional celebration with people dressing up in peculiar disguise and engaging in mischievous laughter, has seen a shift from its original essence. The significance and unique characteristics of Gaijatra seem to diminish as it is increasingly understood as an opportunity for any form of expression, blurring its own meat and essence. The Gaijatra festival, celebrated by the Newa community, holds traditional, religious and cultural significance. In the Newari language, the festival is referred to as Saparu, where Sa represents cow and Paru signifies the Pratipada date on which the celebration takes place. The Newar community predominantly resides in areas such as Kathmandu Valley, including places like Pokhara, Kirtipur, Banepa, Dulikhel, Pannauti, Barabise, Trishuli, Dolka, Khotang, Bhojpur, Chainpur, Sankhuwa Savva, Ilam, Dharan, Biratnagar, Birganj and Hetauda. Gaijatra is observed on the following day of the Pratipada date. The Govardhan Puja takes place in Kartik while Gaijatra is celebrated in Shravan month, creating a gap of 10 months between these two festivals. Govardhan, meaning raising cows, involves the practice of giving bulls to cows. Cows with bulls in Kartik typically give birth in Shravan, during the time when pregnant cows are provided with green grass. In the historical context of animal husbandry, cows were fundamental to the livelihood of communities. The excitement of the community, or Gana, was evident when the cows were bred. This tradition of celebrating the festival with enthusiasm has been observed in the valley since the era of the Gopal dynasty. The term Sayata is mentioned in the Gopal Raj genealogy from 600 years ago, where Sa refers to cow and Yata means raising. Historical records from the Lichavi era also indicate the celebration of Jatra involving bulls. An illustration from the Angshuvarma coin depicts a calf sucking milk, underscoring the significance of cows in our religious and cultural life. The festival, known by various names such as Cow Festival, Cow Procession, and Rishabh Yatra, is rooted in ancient times as indicated by records from the Lichavi era. The tradition of Saparu or Gaijatra appears to have been in practice long before the Malla period. The ritualistic cultural aspect related to date counting likely became more formalized during the Malla period. Historical records suggest that during the reign of King Jayasthhi Malla in 500 Nepal Sambat, there was a tradition of circumambulating the country while singing Govinda Vali Vajan to mark the death of a royal person. This challenges the claim that Gaijatra was initiated by Pratap Malla. Additionally, it is believed that each step taken by cow during the Gaijatra processions yields result equivalent to performing the Ashwamedha Yajna. This adds a spiritual dimension to the festival. The tradition of Gaijatra, also known as Saya, is mentioned in the inscriptions of King Jitamitra Malla and Bhupatendra Malla of Bhaktapur in Bhaktapur Darbar area. The festival has a historical connection dating back to the 15th century. A significant incident that contributed to the establishment of Gaijatra as a tradition occurred in 575 Nepal Sambat. Prince Chakravartirendra Malla, the youngest son of King Pratap Malla of Kantipur Kingdom, passed away due to the cold disease. Overwhelmed by grief, Queen Ramati could not be comforted. In response, King Pratap Malla issued an Urdri or decree stating that anyone who had experienced a death in their household during the year should participate in Gaijatra processions with a fanciful tableau in honor of the deceased. The term Saya came into play satirically during this time, along with the introduction of Kali. The queen, witnessing the procession, burst into uncontrollable laughter. The king took this opportunity to explain that death is an inevitable part of life and people continue to face it in their country as well. This tradition has persisted since that time, and the king granted people the freedom to engage in humor and satire on this day, emphasizing that anyone from the king to common people can be made fun of. An enduring example of this tradition is Kali Waigu, where various characters are portrayed and humorous and satirical performances are presented for enjoyment. While there are beliefs that King Pratap Malla may have added some rules to the Gaijatra festival during his reign to inspire his queen, who was suffering from childlessness, historical records indicate that the cow has been accorded high importance in Nepal since the Lichavi period. The festival's root seem to extend beyond a specific historical period. References to practices related to liberation from ghosts and the construction of idols for this purpose can be found in Pretakalpa section of Garud Puran. Additionally, the Buddhist text, Lalit Vistar, the mention of Lord Buddha breaking penance by imitating death, Devaskanda and other forms can be found in Buddhist scriptures, indicating various episodes and teaching associated with the life of Lord Buddha. According to the Garud Puran, it is stated that the main gate of Yamalok, the realm of Yama, the god of death, remains closed throughout the year. However, after performing Gaijatra in earth, the door of Yamalok opens and the souls of the deceased enter Yamalok to attain salvation. On this day, it is customary to donate milk, fruits, bread, chura or beaten rice, curd, grains and money to the participants of Gaijatra in memory of their deceased relatives. This act is considered a way of providing support to those who have lost their loved ones. The belief associated with Gaijatra, where crossing the Vaitarani river by holding the cow's tail is thought to lead to heaven, reflects the symbolic and ritualistic aspects of the festival. In Hindu and Buddhist traditions, the Vaitarani river is often mentioned as a boundary or a crossing point for souls of the deceased. The act of holding the cow's tail during Gaijatra may symbolize a journey of transition, emphasizing the idea of crossing over to the afterlife. Cows hold a revered status in Hinduism, being worshipped in honor of departed relatives during the Gaijatra festival. In Bhaktapur, a unique tradition involves wrapping the clothes of a deceased boy around a cow and wrapping a girl's head with a cow when the child passes away. Following this ritual, the cow is adorned with vermilion tika and garlands, and processions take place throughout the city, seeking peace for the departed soul. To ward off any teasing in Yamalok, residents perform the spirited Gintangisi dance. On the day following Gaijatra, Buddhist pilgrims engage in the Matya festival or Deep Yatra Neku, illuminating lamps in vihars and chaityas to commemorate their departed relatives. Carrying lamps, they traverse in the city, offering contribution to the chaityas and mat temples situated in the four directions of Patan, around the Ashok pillar in a tradition known as Jatra. Saparu, also known as Gaijatra, takes on different forms and names in various regions based on local history. In Kathmandu, it is celebrated as Saya or Saparu Gaijatra, while Patan in Lalitpur observes Matya Neku Jatra. Bhaktapur has its own unique celebration called Gintangisi Jatra. Kirtipur, Matchagaon and Kokana, Sikali in Lalitpur commemorates goats by playing poking, sneaking and imitating them, especially those residing oddly in the pond in front of Adimastal. In terms of religion, the Gaijatra observed by the Shrestha and the Japu communities share similarities, while Sakya, Vajracharya, Chitrakar, Tuladhar and Manandar communities, referred to as Saparu, engage in Matya with the recitation of Bauddha Sutra. Additionally, Vedic Newar groups like Rajopadhyaya and Sharma follow the tradition of presenting Narasimha Janki during Saparu. Thank you.